Hello, this is Halz of the Black Pants Legion. Welcome to WBPL 76. We're coming at you live today. It is Hanging with Halz, and we are back for West of Loathing. I look over to the chat. I see Zira. I see Nubbles. I see Morgana. I see Goatsmayer. Y'all are already scaring me in the chat. I see Joker. I see Zira. What is my opinion on the Dim Trousers division? I don't. And there's Heckmanistan. Awesome. Thank you guys for being here today. I don't have opinions on other groups. I let them do their thing. We do our thing. And there is Grimos. Grimos comes out of the foxhole and into the trench. Guys, we are here. We are going back to West of Loathing. We're going back to Ghost Manor. Here we go. Now, when last we did this, I was attempting to find a way to make chili sin pistoles into ghost food. I'm working on it. Somehow, we have to do this. Oh, and there's Wilf. Wilf, I'm sorry if I didn't say anything. Wilf, I'm glad you're here too. Ghost food. We've got to figure out a way to do this. Now, I know we've been in the kitchen. The dining room is where the ghost is, and they're never going to put the answer in the exact same place. Let's try the parlor. That is weird art. You know, I heard a news story a few months ago about a guy who, he was paid like $10,000 to make a piece of art. He put up a blank canvas and put the title plaque underneath it. The title of the piece of art was "Take the Money and Run." One other thing I do want to say, I am not alone at home today, so therefore, if I get interrupted, I'm going to ask for you to bear with me, please. It won't be very long. It should be fine, but just letting you know that might happen. There's nothing on the table. There's nothing in the cart. Hello, Tired German. Yes, we're back to ghost busting. You know, you guys told me to come to the parlor last time. You were like, hey, go check in the parlor for what to do. It's a sofa with nice throw pillows. Smother the chili with a pillow. Smother the chili with a pillow? Are you kidding me? Smother the chili with a... What? Are you... I just... Smother the chili with a pillow! Smother the chili with a pillow! Just... I'm going to press E now to smother the chili with a pillow. Yes, that is some Sierra Grape. I played the Sierra games back in the day, too. Here, I have to write this down. Quote, 1989. Smother chili with pillow. Okay, Joe Carrot, no. I'm gonna... I just... oh my God. Bully Snake, hi. Myself and the family are good. It's summer, which means I had to take off today because eldest kid's a car. Hal's a kid. I'm not sure. Maybe there will be a kid's a car and a Hal's a kid. Heck, man, Stan, you're enjoying this way too much. Fine. I'm smothering chili now. You sigh and do what has to be done. This game was apparently listening to me. It was listening, and I sigh and do what had. I got an item. Chili sin pistoles muerto. Please pardon my horrible accent. I know how bad that accent is. But it's chili without pistols dead. That's the extent. Heck, man, you're enjoying this too much, Heck, man, Stan. Let me... Here. Hi. The ghost is pretending to cram his face with invisible food. It's weird what people will do for the sake of politeness. I've euthanized your chili. Here you go. You hand the ghost the ghostly bowl of chili. He immediately gobbles it up, and with a long, finally satisfied sigh, he dissipates. I needed more experience for that than just 210. Thank you so much for dealing with that ghost. I am exhausted. You and me both. He kept demanding ghost food, but I don't really know how to cook except like nachos and popcorn. And just the regular kind. Not ghost nachos and popcorn. But he was really insistent, so I figured ghost food's probably invisible, right? So I pretended and gave him empty plates. And I guess it worked, even though that doesn't make sense. Anyway, thanks again. I work the snack bar in the visitor center. I'll see you there. Florence, there are 2 ghosts left. One on the first floor and one on the third. Thanks. 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 Oh, right. This guy needed legless pants. Did he need... Like, the fun thing about West of Loathing is that there at least had been a really fun logic to a bunch of the stuff. But then... Right, I don't need that anymore, because the spoon didn't have anything to do with it. But they're not... They're... A kilt or shorts, perhaps? So now I have to wander around and see if there was a sewing room I missed. Or... I don't think there's anything in the cellar that would help. Yes, we need tactical booty jorts to give to the ghost. You're right. You're 100% right. The Silencer blueprint. You understand it perfectly. I'm gonna mess with these. I've done enough damage here. I thought something had changed and I could do something different, but no. Yes, we have to introduce the ghost to Night Owl. That's true. It's... there's so many kind... yeah, we made the Christmas joke. This coal is funkier than coal from Mecca, but not as funky as coal from Medina. Yes. No, I'm not going to talk to the creepy mannequin more. I don't think there's any... Well, I mean, I could try and go up the rope. Old ropey dangler. No, that's not going to help. That's true. Night Owl does get pretty quick on the draw with those. Getting the subs out there pretty fast. You know what? I'm going to go to the gift shop. I'm going to go to the gift shop. I'm going to check on all the people I've saved from ghosts. And notice, I have not killed a single ghost since we've been here. I've killed no ghosts. Snack bar. Hey, what you got? Deep fried holster. The deep fried holster increases my melee damage. The gunpowder turkey leg increases my range damage. And the gun-shaped cookie increases my spell damage. Right. What do you got? Now we looked at those. Would you like a souvenir photograph? Goats, thank you for being here. I'm sorry you had to go, but thank you for being here. Wilf, I did defeat the hedge wizard. There was a thing about making stuff in there, though. Alright, I'll go to the hedge maze. Did he go this way? I'm trying to remember. Swimming on the ground. Yep, hedge wizard. H is for hedge. It's a portal, both made of and filled with enchanted shrubbery. My head hurts already. My head hurts, guys. My head hurts from the smothering it, smothering the chili. A wild tea bush. Oh, since I've already done that, my head hurts. Yeah, we'll go in the coal chute. We'll walk back up inside. Was the chili smothering psychological damage? Yeah, I think. Oh, water break. That's good, because I almost knocked over my water earlier in my frustration. Life-giving water! Nectar of the gods! Go to the second floor. I know all the ghosts are cleared out here. Or they told me they are. But, okay, you don't have pants, you don't have pants, you don't have pants. There's nothing. These are statutes, not statues. States. Wait. It's all 45 states. Vermont, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and you'll wonder, maybe it'll be the Kentucky territory. God. Okay. Statistics about the gallery. Okay. That's fine. Tattoos. No, that's scary. I don't think there's anything in the library since we're rid of this ghost. Bundles. The Frisco Newsinator. An Eclipse. Now, I did get that. We've already done that part. So, now, I did not turn that lamp off. But, check how many ghosts are left. I can actually check how many ghosts are left by talking to the ghost hunter. There's 2 ghosts left. Alright guys, give me just a moment. Hang on. Let's bring you a word from our sponsors. That's a big thanks to Primark Pizza for sponsoring us. Let's see. Yeah, there's 2 ghosts left. There's pants ghost, and then there's ghost on the top floor. And I have a suspicion who the ghost on the top floor is. I just have a suspicion. Bookshelf. Okay, this just has a bunch of books that we've already gone through. Let's turn that lamp off. We're wasting so much electricity in here by having all the lamps on when it's just... You guys aren't working. You're all just hanging out in the gift shop. So why do we have all the lamps on? Primark pizza. The boneless Magus chicken. Yeah. The secret is bone meal. Armoire is bigger on the inside than the outside, so we'll go through it. But there's no like stuff in here for me to get for these pants. So that's everything here, I think. We'll go up to the next floor. You're still mad at me. I know you're mad at me. Fine. Nothing here but loose treble clefs. I hated those things. This is hurdy-gurdy is neither hurting nor girding. I already played the piano. There's nothing here. It's a nice painting. He's all ears. Right, this was the creepy kid space. It's a doll mine. Nope, nothing. 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 There's a plaid skirt in here. That's like legless pants. We found it. There is a plaid skirt. Legless pants in a plaid skirt. I didn't ruin you. You just got... You're just so grouchy. God. That goes to share. This person's so mad at me because I freed her from, Look, you free one person from being trapped in a block of ice by using kerosene in a match instead of, a blowtorch. And they just never going to let you down. Let it down. Ugh. Let's see. They're never going to give you up. They're never going to let you down. Alright, it's on the first floor. We'll go to the first floor. I'm never going to run around and hurt you. It wasn't in the cellar. It wasn't in the parlor. It's on the first floor, which... pretty sure it wasn't the kitchen. No, it's in the kitchen because it's the pantry. Hey, I can't find legless pants. How about this skirt? Look, I understand the genderization of clothing shouldn't be a thing, but I'm kind of old-fashioned. Skirt? I meant kilt. What's a kilt? It's a special kind of foreign legless pants for men. Look, you guys called it. Diggs. You guys called it with the kilt. Here. The ghost tries on the kilt. Hey, that's really nice. Thanks a lot. With his pants problem solved, he dissipates into the ether. I own 2 kilts myself. I own one in my family colors, and I own a Utilikilt. Happy Diggs Day! Alright, let's go on up to the 3rd floor. Hey, according to my instruments, there's only one ghost left on the premises, and it's on the 3rd floor. How bohemian of you. Alright, let's talk to Mrs. Gunn. It's digging in Florence, the ghost hunters. Florence and digging. Whatever. I feel significantly less haunted. Did you get rid of the ghost? We sure did. Actually, my scan... Yes, ma'am. All ghosts are accounted for. Come on in. No, I didn't have to... I didn't have to murder the skirt. Yeah, there it is. I said she was a ghost, didn't I? Hello, Mrs. Gunn. Hello, digging, was it? Thank you for getting rid of all those ghosts for me. Yeah, about that. There's one left. Oh dear. Well, I'll need you to take care of it before I can pay you. Mrs. Gunn, I got some bad news for you. What's that? You're the ghost. I'll be. When did that happen, I wonder? My condolences. Why, thank you. Wait, I'm doing this in the wrong voice. There's one ghost left. Oh dear. Well, I'll need you to take care of it before I can pay you. I've got some bad news. Oh, what's that, Sonny? It's you. You're the ghost. Well, I'll be. When did that happen, I wonder? My condolences. Why, thank you. You're very kind. You know, this does explain some things. What's it explain? I haven't had any appetite for months. Nearly a year, in fact, but they keep sending food up from the kitchen in the dumbwaiter. But I've just been dropping it out the window and sending the empty plates back so that the chef won't have her feelings hurt. That's where the pile of food came from. There's also the fact that you're translucent. Yeah, I thought it was cataracts. Miss Gunn, this prompts a question. You know, what's that? Why are you a ghost? I'm sure I don't know. You're the expert. Perhaps you can tell me. That's actually me. I'm the expert. Do you have some kind of unfinished business? Something tying you to this place? Well, now that you mention it, I suppose I do. What would that be? My entire family disappeared a few years ago. My husband and 3 daughters. I heard about that. I'm sorry for your loss. The sheriffs expected they'd been kidnapped for ransom, but no one ever made any demands. They just vanished. I never found out what happened. I always thought they were taken away by ghosts. Why? I've always felt guilty about how many people have been killed with my invention. The belt buckle? The gun, Sonny. Right. I used to worry that ghosts would come back and haunt me, so when I built this house, I had an electrical anti-ghost field installed in the walls of this room so they couldn't get in. Well, that's pretty awesome. It doesn't affect you? I'm sure it would if I tried to walk through the wall, but it never occurred to me to try. After Dan and the girls disappeared, I became so sure the ghosts had gotten them, I locked myself in here after donating the rest of the house to the Historical Society, so there'd be someone to look after the place. Now I feel rather silly about the whole thing. Why? I mean, ghosts exist. Well, yes, but now I'm a ghost myself. I can sense the presence of other ghosts, and they only just arrived in the house yesterday or the day before. That was when I called for an exterminator. You know, I didn't even question how I knew they were here. I don't think there had been ghosts here before then. Then why did they show up yesterday? Well, I couldn't say, Sonny. They all seemed very angry and confused, but since they couldn't get in here, they gave up and started wandering the house. They gave up pretty easy, actually. Probably because you were already a ghost yourself. Well, what are we going to do with you? What do you mean? Well, you contacted me for 13 ghosts, and you're the 13th. Oh, yes. Obviously, I could renegotiate the number, but perhaps you gotta exercise me or whatever you do. Let's find a peaceful solution. What do you mean, Sonny? I can release you from your ghostitude by solving the problem that's keeping you here. In your case, I guess that means finding out what happened to your family. Oh, well, I would be grateful if you would. I assume they're dead, but to be honest, I've gotten used to the fact. I'd like to know what happened. Alright, let me see what I can do. Breaking case of attic. Oh my gosh, attic opening stick. That's fantastic. All these books are about gun parts, such as center pin springs, hand torsion springs, and vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes? What kind of guns are using vacuum tubes? You take a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror and think about the things you've done. A lot of them were pretty cool. Well, not having a table in this room was not on the table. Where's the window you're pitching the food out of? Alright, 4,000 experience. What can I do with 4,000 experience? Now I'd boost Deadeye up. Oh. Morning, Mad Ducks! Let's see. Quick on the draw. That would get me higher speed for gunfights. That's pretty nice. Dickering gets me discounts. Dirty Poker means I probably won't get caught. Alright, I won't get caught. I still have that much experience to use. So we will go ahead and do Quick on the Draw and Dickering all the way up. Alright, so now we gotta find out what happened to her family. Could there be something in the library about it? Probably not. No. Okay, now I've got to try and remember what happened because her family got taken away. Her family got taken away and they thought it was by bandits, but I don't remember I don't remember what. Visitor center. Visitor center. That'll have the information guide in the visitor center. That's what it is. First floor. Yes, yes, you're grumpy with me. I know. I know you're grumpy with me. Here we go. I think I got everything out of there. Information. Ask her some info. Alright, information. Mrs. Gunn's family. Dorothy Blanchard-Rose. Does that mean that her first name was Sophia? Okay. He vanished in 1889 after Rose was born. They went to summer camp and were never heard from again. No ransom note. Huh. Terry Gunn, an assistant. Okay. Summer camp, and he vanished on the way to... Hang on. Tell me again. Tell me about the family again. He was on the road for Gun Industries business, and then the girls went to summer camp. Okay. Is the ghost hunting business lucrative? Do you get business? I do okay. There's plenty of sudden and violent ways to die in the territory, so hauntings aren't rare. I've never gotten a call for so many at once. Ghosts are pretty territorial. Almost no one has a house big enough for more than one. Hey, Gary. It is a very bigness. How many goblins could living in that house? Is that a rhetorical question? You guys have those? Like a question you ask without intending to get an answer? Ha ha ha, what? What do we do next? Hooray, digging! Wow, the day you saved it! I couldn't have done it without you, Gary. Let's go check out the last cutscene. No. Any other... Oh, the geologist in Frisco. Okay. Well... Okay, so let's see. Where could there be a summer camp? Where could we find information about a summer? Yeah, Gary is a good dude. I like Gary a lot. I'm glad Gary came along. No mail for me. Okay. Let's see here. What would you have something? Let's see what you got. All-purpose beans, glass sphere, gold scarab pin, magician's pants, ring of inconspicuous necessity. I'm trying to. I'm trying to think. What in the world? Where would I need to go to try and find out about summer camp or where they went on the road? Where could that be? What would I be missing? Alright, I'm gonna ride towards Frisco. Maybe there'll be a random encounter that will tell us. You pass two cowboys shooting craps, but they're having a contest to see whose horse can crap the furthest. Nope, we're just gonna ride away nonchalantly. Very smooth. Alright, the geologist. Did I find an interesting rock for the geologist? I'm not going to the cutscene yet. It's not time for that. Dr. Morton's house. I haven't seen any rocks that turn blue. What about a rock that plays the banjo? I was just what-ifing. I'll swing by if I find any interesting rocks. Whiskey without the rocks. Pays her tab, fishes the rock out of her whiskey. You said there's no sense in throwing the bathwater out with the baby and you pocket the whiskey. Okay. Well, we will go to her house. Oh, there was a spot down here for it. Let's see. Well, we'll go find out. Well, there are a lot of rocks here. Okay. It's a drilling machine. It seems to have taken a real beating. Weird looking boots. It's an invention I lost interest in. They're supposed to make you run fast, but I couldn't get any significant boost. But you're so close. Boost boots, plus 5 speed. You gotta hook this wire up to this spring, twist this flange a little, and Bob's your uncle. Clever. I'm still not interested in him. You can keep him if you want. Well, that's nice. What's on your shelf? You had no idea there were so many books about rocks. The water in this vanity has been replaced with some kind of solvent. A bed made of stone. Bedrock. She's really committed to this geology thing. It's once a dining table, but it's a bad horizontal filing cabinet. I'm in that statement, and I don't like it. This rock is clearly something special. It's a hex. Alright, Doc. I'm going to keep an eye out. Okay, so if I find weird rocks, I'll let you know. Okay, so where could they have gone? Summer camp and along the road. Maybe there's something back in their quarters. I probably should have thought of that first. The Vimes method of flat files. Yeah, that's yes, Night Owl, you're right. You are correct. Okay, so there's a vibrato monster. How strong is it? 24. Yeah, not worried about that. I mean, I could have left it alone, but why bother? Okay, weird question. Lloyd, do you have any... Nope, no info. Not in the mood to talk. Engrossed in conversation. They're still fighting. I've already gone through this spittoon. All the spittoons are gone. Having discussion about their guns. Okay. Let's see the poker room. Table is full. Played poker. Ante up. I'm going to glamorously raise. Oh. Forcefully strategize. Okay. Grit your teeth and strategize. Annie shrugs and reveals a Tennessee flush. Ben flips his cards to reveal a flush. You win. You wordlessly reveal a straight. Okay. Well, that's okay. It didn't have me cheat, but alright. You're sad to admit you also do that. Look, my office at work is not as bad as you might think it is. Given what I just admitted to, my office at work is really not that bad. You could, like, if you walk in there and look, you know, you can see very clearly that, like, I know where everything is. And there's not that much on my desk, but it's also not exactly the most squared away thing in the world. So, second floor. Would there be something in the... No, that's guest rooms, so probably third floor. Kids' rooms are on the third floor. Music room, kids' rooms. Surely there's something, right? Scary blocks, poster, creepy doll. But I went in here. It is really like the soundtrack cuts off when you come in here. There's nothing else of interest in here, probably. Probably. There might be a portal to a magical fantasy realm in the back or something. I mean, you never know. Let's search it. You don't find any portals, but you find a diary. There we go. You flip through it and discover there's nothing of interest except an entry about how the author was excited for sleepaway camp the next day with her sisters, and how she was thankful to someone called Uncle Chet for getting tickets, since it was gloomy around the matter since her father went missing. Uncle Chet. Uncle Chet. Well, let's go ask about Uncle Chet. German. I'm not as bad as the uncle on the self-healing workbench, but you work with paper. Well, I understand. I get it. I get it, German. I do understand. Hey, Miss Gunn. The heck is Chet? Who is Chet? Oh, right. I can open this. Attic opening stick. Alright, let's go. Hey, there's a guy up here. Boxes of old hats. They're old hat. That's the kind of humor I was expecting. But this dresser is now dressed as a ghost. Excellent. Hey, who the heck are you? Well, I'm Digging Bear, but since I'm not the guy apparently hiding out in Mrs. Gunn's attic, I feel like you ought to be the one answering the question. Who am I? That's typical. I'm Chet Bullet. Am I supposed to have heard that name? You should have. Mrs. Gunn's invention would have been nothing without mine. Night Owl says he mostly works with metal and tends to pile up. I understand that. Wait, let me guess. You invented the bullet? For a moment, I thought you were going to say belt buckle again. Oh, I want to change my guess. I invented the bullet. I was her assistant. Do I get any credit? No! So you've got an axe to grind? Not for much longer. Oh, no. We found the bad guy. Alright, Chet, tell us the details of your nefarious plan. I don't care for your tone. Why should I tell you anything? If you don't want to take credit for whatever your genius plan is, I'm fine to let you languish in obscurity. It's too late for you to stop me. I suppose it won't hurt to tell you. Certainly not as much as not telling me would. When Mrs. Gunn dies, control of the company and patent passes to me. I'm no murderer, mind you. I keep my hands clean. But I figured there might be some other people who'd have a bone to pick with her, considering their manner of death. So you summoned the ghost? That's right. All it took was a basic seance equipment wired up to the house's belfry for amplification. A snap for a mechanical genius like me. But seance gear summons ghosts related to the summoner. That's the point of a medium, a person who knows how to direct the summoning on someone's behalf, so you get to talk to your own grandma instead of the summoners. You don't seem like the medium type to me. More like a small. But that does explain something I've been wondering about. It didn't make any sense for the ghosts to be here haunting Mrs. Gunn because they weren't killed by guns. They were killed by bullets. Naturally, I anticipated there'd be some of those. That's why I rigged this room with an anti-ghost field. I cleverly boosted it so that ghosts couldn't sense me up here. So your plan was to summon a bunch of angry ghosts who would be looking for you but haunt Mrs. Gunn when they couldn't find you. That's right. And once they haunted her to death, Gunn Industries would be mine. I hate to be the bearer of good news, but Mrs. Gunn is dead. On the bright side, she's been dead for a year, so you wasted your time. Really? I'm rich. Now I just need to get out of here without those ghosts spotting me. Yeah, the ghosts are gone too, so you're pretty much in the clear. Wonderful. The anti-ghost field's pretty effective, but it was starting to make the back part of my brain itch. He flips a switch on an electrical device, and you become aware of the absence of an extremely low-frequency hum right at the edge of your hearing. There's something else I need to tell you about. What happened to Mrs. Gunn's family? Oh, them. They've been out of the picture for years. I heard a rumor Dan got killed by desperados and buried in a shallow grave out in the backside of nowhere, but I wouldn't actually know anything about that. Ha ha ha. Lucky for me, I couldn't have inherited the company with him around, or their daughters. You son of a... Relax, the girls are fine. I'm not a monster. Pretty sure you're a monster. Has someone been pistol whipped to death? That's not a bullet. No, you're right, Zumbird. It's not, but no one has said they were pistol whipped to death. A weird little island kingdom somewhere on the other side of the ocean. It's stuck in some bizarre temporal field that keeps anyone from entering or leaving. Can't even find the place if you don't know how. Fortunately, I know a guy who knows how, so I gave the girls 3 free tickets to sleepaway camp. Wasn't that nice of me? You are an absolute bastard. That hurts my feelings. Fortunately, I have a whole lot of money to console myself with. I'm going to wipe up my tears with $100 bills. Hold on. We should talk to Mrs. Gunn first before you tear this ass a new hole. Thought you said she was dead. Depending on what she says, you might be too. Couldn't even give me a decent stinking spittoon to dig around in. Stupid. Mrs. Gunn, I have good news and bad news. Chet Bullet had your husband killed and your daughters kidnapped, so he'd be the sole inheritor of your company when you died. He's the reason the ghosts were here. Well, that son of a... I should have suspected something when he started being so ingratiating back then, and when he wrote off desperados on his expense account. I'd write him out of my will, but I guess it's too late, and that's rather galling. What's the good news? He says your daughters are safe. They're just on a magical item somewhere no one can get to. Well, it's not exactly comforting, but at this point I'll take it. Plainly, he wanted them gone, so he just would have... If he wanted to kill him, he would have. You spoke to him personally? Yeah. He didn't know you were already gone, so he's been hiding in your attic for the last couple days, waiting for the ghosts to finish you. What do you want me to do with him? I leave it up to you. I'm not in a state to make any reasoned judgment. In any case, you've already answered my question, and I can feel myself moving on already. Thank you for your help. And with a sad wave, she fades from view. Then, almost as an afterthought, the lock on her desk drawer pops open. Inside, you find a check written out to Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services, which Flo snags with a cha-ching and a blueprint. Mrs. Gunn's blueprint. It represents what would have been the crowning achievement of her career if she hadn't died before getting it in production. And wait, what's that mirror broken? That mirror. Oh, that's not a mirror. That's where I open the. That's where I got the stick to open the closet. Well, first thing I'm going to do is Mrs. Gunn's blueprint means I'm going to go down here to the workbench. Make Mrs. Gunn's opus. It's a bench covered with gunsmithing tools and supplies. You follow the directions on the blueprint and construct her final gift to the world. Mrs. Gunn's opus. The best gun she never got a chance to make. You vow to commit so much violence in her name. Wow, look at all those stats. That's excellent. Like, hey, you go away. We're doing this. And maybe I can make a silenter. Oh. Right. Silenter. I'm going to silent my pistol. You fix it to the barrel of Mrs. Gunn's opus. Silented Mrs. Gunn's opus. Oh, yeah. Ah, that's good stuff. I like that. Alright, let's get up there and deal with this guy. Let's go do this. He had to go through here. Let's see. Are we finished? I got a business to run. Holy cow, there's some big bells hanging above you. This house has the biggest bells of them all. Box of science stuff. Oh, it rings the bells. Is that gun built for normal cartridges or stronger ones of a similar caliber? I don't know. That's a good question. But the truth is, I've never tracked ammo in this. So, hey Florence, I got some stuff, science junk for you. Hey, look at this. It's one of those new Eldritch vacuum batteries with Magimech is making. I didn't think they were available yet. New skill, Beta Blast. Nice. So, he summoned the ghosts here. Oh, Zomburge. I already took so much psychic damage from the beginning. If it's the latter, Mrs. Gunn's gun would be a magnum opus. Yes, he summoned ghosts here using the bells, and then he turned off the ghost field. So, let's ring them bells. Oh, no. That's a pretty good bell. Clear tones. Okay, wait a minute. How many... No! Night Owl, don't you dare put that in there. No. I mean, I could just gack him, but I think it'd be more appropriate to do it this way. What are my options? C, D, E, Okay, I can't read music. Alright? With a bunch of C sharps. I need to... Ah! German, you... Of course. Of course. Thank you, German. Oh my god. Oh, Night Owl, I'm going to commit so much violence with it, but this is poetic, but it's going to terrify me. Hi, Adam Flame. Beautiful puns. Yes, that's true. Ah! The eerie sound of the bells fades away. Ethereal outlines begin to appear around you and resolve, one at a time, into spirits. Monsieur le Audeste. And then the lady who was running the boo and breakfast in the library. You didn't get their names. Maybe you should have been better about introducing yourself. Anyway, you're surrounded by a crowd of ghosts, with Mrs. Gunn being the last to arrive. This is my bell tower. Digging, what happened? Yeah, nice to see you again, but what's up, counselor? I guess you're all wondering why I summoned you here today. I did just ask that. I've come in some information I think you might be interested in. It won't take long, will it? I need to get back to the afterlife. What's the hurry? Oh! Night Owl, gifting the sub to Adam Flame. Night Owl, thank you much, Adam Flame. Glad you're here with us. They've got an all-you-can-eat buffet with every kind of meat in nugget form. Oh my gosh. You unholster your pistol and put it against your temple. Can't get there that way, you dummy. Darn it. Anyway, let me explain. Felicity, how did you feel when you got here originally? I was very angry. I wanted revenge for my death, but the feeling went away pretty quickly and I couldn't remember why I felt that. I'm not the vengeful type. It doesn't make sense in your case. Exactly. I never bore any ill will towards the prosecutor that shot me. Was it basically the same for the rest of you? Just like that? Myself as well? Me too? I thought so. Here's the deal. You were summoned here for the explicit purpose of taking revenge on Mrs. Gunn. Attention, I was not killed by the gun. I wasn't either. Yeah, some of you weren't. The summoning happened based off your connection to the summoner, Chet Bullet, the inventor of the bullet. But he was hiding with the anti-ghost technology and assumed that enough of your deaths would be gun-related, you'd turn your attention to Mrs. Gunn. Well, that's just dirty pool, and I should know, considering I got shot for playing dirty pool. The thing is, he didn't know Mrs. Gunn was already a ghost, so with nobody to take revenge on, you just reverted to your regular state of mind. I appreciate the info, but was it necessary to call us all back to tell us that? I really wanted to tell you that Chet Bullet turned off his anti-ghost field. He's over there on the other end of the attic. Now, I'm not going to make any noise about how he's ultimately responsible for your deaths, because that would also be crazy and belittle the actual circumstances of your death. But Chet Bullet murdered Mrs. Gunn's husband and kidnapped her daughters and attempted to use you all to kill Mrs. Gunn herself. So if you're interested in a little frontier justice, 13's a pretty good number for a posse. The ghosts turn to look at each other. Their eyes begin to glow red. The hunter is the first to leave the circle, followed closely by the poacher. Soon they've all left except for Felicity Wainwright and Mrs. Gunn. Mrs. Gunn looks hesitant for a moment, then seems to make up her mind. She gives you a stern nod and follows the others. You turn away and you hear a man screaming, but the sound quickly decreases in volume as though he's being pulled a great distance away, and then it's gone entirely. I kind of figured you wouldn't be into it, Felicity. Yes, despite everything, I still believe in the rule of law. I didn't see you trying to stop him. No, you did not. Won't keep you any longer. Happy trails, Counselor. You too, Counselor. Badge looks good on you. And she fades away with a wink. All's well that ends well. That's it! You reckon your careful recon of the situation has brought true reckoning to Gun Manor. Congratulations on getting the best ending. Feel free to wander the grounds and enjoy the scenery. Maybe wrap up loose ends, but otherwise you're pretty much done here. Thanks for playing the Reckoning at Gun Manor. Wow! Look at that. Oh, there's a weird black scorch where Chet was standing. Florence. I've never seen ghosts do that to anyone. I'm not even sure what they did. Maybe start trying the diplomacy thing? Or shoot them faster? Gee, Florence, come on. I'm joking. You did a good job here. It's been an eye-opener. Yep, there it is. Ad Repellent Tactical Underoos. Hello, Sphintus Coyote. Thank you for being here. Glad to hear it. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Wow, we're not even an hour in. I'm going to go back downstairs. I'm going to go tell everybody that things ought to be okay. Yep, reckoning. You're still mad at me. You're never going to listen. So we're going to tell everyone's okay, and then we're going to go get the final cutscene again. Because it'll be proper this time. Visitor Center. Alright. She's as happy here as she was before. Must be nice to have a calling. There wasn't a point talking to him. There's no point doing it again. No, I don't need token smashing. I don't need information. I'm good. Sure, give me a photograph. Gun Manor photo. This is a picture of the house. Yep, an official Gun Manor souvenir photo. Looking at this reminds you the time you visited Gun Manor and bought a photograph of it. Why'd you take a picture of me then? Oh, that's for our records. Alright. Candy. Personalized shot glasses. Alright. He don't want to talk to me. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop back on here. I'm going to go into Dirtwater Mercantile, and I'm going to unload some stuff that I am not using. That's fine. That doesn't sell for much. That doesn't sell for much. That doesn't sell for much. That's okay. No, don't use that. Funny, gross, but not using it. Don't need Black Hood. Don't need that. That's funny. I'll hang on to it. For the stench damage, really don't need that. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how far along I can get to have like an ending that's you know, where I'm not like dirt poor. I really don't need that. I definitely don't need a bushwhacker because I don't use it. Cage canaries, the spooky resistance, that is nice. Cargo. Well, that's only worth one apiece. Not enough there for it to be worth anything. I don't want to keep the clown knife because the clowns are gone and I don't want to think of them anymore. Chef's hat, we don't need two of those. I'll hang on to that because that's another. Hang on to that, that's a tool. This was deputized, don't really need that. Don't really need that. 3 more merchants. You know, you're right. There are 3 more lots I could fill. I don't know. I have no idea who it could be, though. Like, I am at a complete and utter loss as to who that could be. Well, here, we'll hop on the... Because he's not there. There's nobody there anymore. 1v1 meet. Cheap whiskey. Alright. Found some cheap whiskey out there. Let's see. Well, don't need that. Is there anything else I could probably do without? I'm keeping the hats because you have the hats at the end. General Gobb's pistol. No. A ghost pickle. That, I mean, that's nice, but eh. No, hanging on to that. These do something. These are probably related to if I'd read the rest of the Necromancer books. And I have a hammer. I don't think I need 3 hammers. Oddly enough, I do have 3 hammers in my garage, so, you know, I'm not going to read this. Like, that's bad for you. Well, probably not. Probably not. A medical gun. Oh, yeah, that's what that did. I remember now. That was pretty good. I don't really need that. What have I got right now? Got enough. Oh! Oh, I did. I'll remember something I can do. Where's the silver plater? Silver plater. Where's his silver? There he is. No, I have plenty of hammers. Alright. Yes, what are my options? Not my hat. Something else. Not my weapon. Something else. Not my pistol. Something else. Plate my tongue. Yes, plate my tongue. Open wide as possibly can. The process is very painful. Perk, silver tongue, +3 moxie. Immediately afterward, you ask him for a complete refund and he gives it to you. Awesome. But he's not going to leave. There's nobody left at the pickle factory, I don't think. Because we've done... No, we've done all the stuff here. The circus is gone. We already got someone from Lazy Dude Ranch. I don't think there's going to be 2 people there. There's nobody left at All Dead. We'll go to the rescue mission, talk to them. Northern Clownwort. Medical supplies, don't need that. Let's see. I keep going back outside even though I don't need to. I just keep forgetting about that. Hats. Oh, this is where I was catching bandits. That's not gonna help. What was there at Butterfield Ranch? Oh, right, it burned to the ground. And there's nothing in here anymore. Ungoliths. Not... Yeah, because they're not all gone. We went to the rescue mission. We can go to the old mission, see if anybody there wants to go to Dirtwater. Wait, that's not what I was doing. Probably not. Okay, that's fine. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with this stuff. Thank you for your help. Okay. You know, something I did not do anything with was Wasco's Comedy Shack. I should go check out Wasco's Comedy Shack. That's odd. There's a tree stump here with a raw plucked chicken on it on a plate. You dismount and walk over to take a look when a shot rings out. The chicken jumps a foot in the air on fire and lands on the plate perfectly roasted. You turn around to see a woman wearing a black chef's hat, blowing smoke from a revolver. This here's my property. I ain't care much for trespassers. I didn't mean to... She holds up 3 large baking potatoes in her left hand and points her pistol with her right. Side dish is either these here taters or you. You got 3 seconds. Oh, fellers, it is time for the Halz swaggling. I didn't name it that. You guys named it that. I'm sorry to disturb. Nope, please don't kill me. She wants to fight anyway. Wow, there's nothing I can do about that. I didn't want to just... Fine. Even Hornswoggler got nothing. Cooking pistol. Alright. Is she Taurian? She might be. That does sound like a rather Taurian thing to do. Alright. Give me a joke. Guy walks into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve goblins here." I forgot to mention the guy's a goblin. The end. Here's a good one. Take my wife, please. Please? Another one. I just flew in from Canada, which is weird because people can't fly except in balloons or gliders. We won't have actual airplanes for at least a couple of decades. You are bad at this. I'm not. You're bad at stuff. Dumb things, probably. Alright. He asks for a beer and a mop. What's the mop for? The guy replies, "I'm a skeleton." It was really cold yesterday. You're supposed to ask me how cold it was. No. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, 3 legs at night? A man! Seriously, you're not good at this. I'm great at jokes. No, you aren't. But what about your timing is terrible? Timing. Wow. Alright. My Uncle Alex thinks he's a chicken. My wife suggests we take him to see a psychiatrist, and I said maybe we should take him to a regular doctor, because I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be possible for a regular man to lay eggs. I got a job as a manager of a baseball team, and the players have weird names. There's one guy literally named 2 and another named I don't know. Third base. Oh my God, you ruined who's on first. He ruined who's on first. That shouldn't... I'm telling you sincerely, you should quit. Fine, I admit it. I can't tell jokes. What am I supposed to do? You're a decent banjo player. The Jewel in Dirtwater could use a banjo. There we go. That sounds good. Can't be much worse. Great. Hey, if he leaves and I come back, I wonder if I can go in that shack. It's a hiss. It sounds like it's a cobra. Oh, it's one of these again. How many hit points do you need? Okay, well, we can just shoot that. Quietly. All that stuff. Alright, venom and medicine. Great. Oh, nope. Can't do it. Can't get in there. Okay. Moonshine still. A floating banana. I got a banana. That's a pretty good buff, but it was floating. Oh, it was precariously perched on a thin stalk. Okay. I have no moonshine. I have no moon bits to make moonshine. Well, that's a shame. Let's power this up. I am energized. Alright, monolith powered up. That's good stuff. What was in here? This was a shop. This is a shop. What are you selling? Pickaxe, pine cones. Okay, it's not really. Let me see. Maybe the last custard stand? It's a vulture? Oh no, it's another robot. Beep boop. Yeah, we can deal with this. Beep boop, I am a dead robot. Oh, I have moon bits? Guys, I have moon bits! Tell me about your custard man stand. Beep bop bop ba da bop. Bop bop ba da bop. Let me see. Well, I've got something important to do now. I've got moon bits to make moonshine. Let's go. Moose are not evil, they're just jerks. Like most of the animal kingdom. They're large. I'm gonna move to moose. You pick it and huck it into the bushes. It makes a surprise noise and runs away. I bet it does make a surprise noise. Mooses are huge. I got a jar of moonshine. Well, it increases everything by 9. That's nice. You drop moon bits into the hopper, wait a few minutes, and collect the liquid that comes out. Alright, I got moonshine. They're not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. I already dealt with them. He's running his blood and breakfast. They've already got one. Oh, we'll check out the way station, I guess. A skeleton comes limping out of the shadows. Old army jacket full of bullet holes. She might have what's called true grit. Look at you! Lucky day running into me like this. I just happen to run a skeleton spackle and plastering service. Here's my card. I'll fold it up and tuck it in your eye socket so you won't lose it. Come by the shop and I'll fix you up. There we go. There's some hornswoggling. Bullwinkle the flying moose. I'm gonna trespass. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Nothing. What? Change the name of Boot Hill Cemetery to Reboot because the skeletons were coming back to life. Okay. Okay. Wait a second. Wait. There was a time place, right? It's a cobra. Alright, cobra. Okay, wait, hang on a second. I just realized something. So, there was a time travel device, I think. Because that's how we got the, that's how we changed the wine and the tequila and all that sort of stuff. And made it good old versions of it. So, could that mean that there is time travel as a possibility? Okay, it's the time tube. I want the chrono key. Oh. Well. Let's see. Well, I don't know. Let's just go ahead and go get that cutscene. I wander around and look for everything, but it kind of feels like I'm just padding right now. So, all right, we're gonna go this way, and we are gonna go see our cutscene. All right, show me the cutscene. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out, the consequences of their actions like. With the trains running, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. No, there's nothing south in that desert. There's nothing south of there, Sergeant. I've wandered that so many times that nothing popped up. With the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job but with an opportunity. He was elected mayor and managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. He was named the most reasonable city by the Tuesday Evening Post. Reasonable city. After you got settled in, Gary climbed to the tallest building in Frisco and shot spores every way. They say his descendants still roam the West to this day. Gary. Thanks to you, Gun Manor reopened and delighted tourists for centuries. The residual positive psychic energy created by the ghosts you helped leaked into the local water supply. In the decades to come, the businesses that sprang up near the manor were characterized by their environmentally friendly policies and charitable giving. It did say best ending, so I'm going to call that. Write a song about it. How you wandered so long you forgot your horses. Yeah, because we didn't kill the ghosts, we helped them and they passed on positively. Yeah, they were happy with their ending. She finished the bakery boys up and running, and Louise moved to Frisco and opened her own shop selling artisanal breads and pies. After some unknown vandal kept breaking in at night and destroying the pies, she switched to a breads-only model. General Gobb was still out there somewhere. Thanks to your assistance, Hobart Buppert got the photography bug, or the photography owl. And he opened an art gallery so the citizens of Frisco would never have to suffer from the inability to see pictures of owl skeletons. That's nice, I guess. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth because the first rule of Kurt's Fit is you cannot stop talking about Kurt's Fit. Big grin from Diggs. The cultists you rescued joined a different cult, but the new one is quite a bit safer since it's mostly about annoying people on the street instead of unearthing ancient evil destructors. Is that supposed to be Hare Krishnas or what? I don't understand. With your help, the professor gained enough knowledge about El Vibrato technology to start building his own. He opened a successful consumer technology store in Frisco, and for decades, people spent all their time staring at little computers in their hands instead of talking to each other. Alright. The musicians you sent to Dirtwater formed a band called Wasco and the Pufferfish. They had a few hits and faded into obscurity, although you'd occasionally hear Wasco in a radio ad years later. Not bad, huh? You solved 6 of Breadwood's problems. With the increase in morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade on the Buttery Biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. That's nice. The horse is still drunk, but that's nice. Look at that bunkhouse. Look at that well. That's good. Olive Garden and Cactus Bill live happily ever after. A wandering band of goblins found that El Vibrato weather machine you unearthed formed a cult around it. Due to increased rainfall, both Olive's garden and marriage were extremely prolific. Good for you guys. Good for you. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for years. With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum was the talk of the town. First they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, whoo-wee! Dirtwater became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis. Thanks to your efforts as a commerce ambassador and all-around helpful stranger, the once sleepy town became a shining oasis in the barren land. Every man, woman, and child in town knew your name. They even put up a little plaque with your name on it in your old room at the Jewel. After your adventure, you settled down in Frisco and bought a long, narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you wanted to seek your fortune. Unfortunately, you ended your adventure nearly penniless. Oh well, Rufus can find someone else to look up to. Ouch! Okay, well, there's hats. There's some hats. Some not hats, I guess. In 1906, the remaining cows in the west were simultaneously activated by a signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic, single-minded herd. Fortunately, since you managed to trap Duke Bovicus on this side of the ground and cleanse yourself from your bovine blood taint, the army of cows had no one to lead them. They thundered east in a chaotic mass. The disorganized herd never made it to a human settlement. That's nice. Maybe I do need to keep the stocks not be penniless, Silicone. Maybe you're right. I'm not sure. Thanks to your cleverness, the world is not destroyed 420 years later. On the contrary, it remains undestroyed for millennia. Future generations don't know. They should thank you, but they definitely should. So that was the Roberto containment. Thank you for playing. Credits of loathing. Wow. Okay. That was a lot of fun, even if I did take some sanity damage from smothering a bowl of chili with a pillow. Okay, we still got a little time today, but first of all, I will say thank you guys for going through West of Loathing with me. Thank you, Diggs, for the DLC. That was great. That really was great. That was fun. Lots of good puzzles to it. What I'm going to do for the... Yeah, no adventure without sanity damage. What I'm going to do for the rest of the time, after a quick break, a word from our sponsors, that sort of stuff, I'm going to come back and probably fire up Fights in Tight Spaces to round us out for today. You know, for just a little bit longer. But I do want to say thank you guys for being here with us. And I will be back. Like I said, we're going to have a quick commercial. And then I will be back, and that Fights in Tight Spaces playthrough, the Knife Fight City playthrough that I haven't finished, I'll load that up, and we'll try and finish that out. So for now, please stay with us for a word from our sponsors.
Howdy y'all, it's your old pal Bubba J talking at you. This year, on May the 20th, I feel that it is important that we remember some of the things that are important to the inner sphere. Obviously, I'm talking about Tukid, and more importantly, the nearly immeasurable piles of clan salvage that I bought on the black market, and I secretly installed an entire battalion of urban mechs. And Comstar doesn't bother to investigate because they think I'm just some loony that turned a dropship into a giant sporting goods store on tank treads that I then drove into a gully. That part was on me. But back to the topic at hand, I consider myself a proud citizen of the inner sphere, with Mechoplex lots serving the Lyran Commonwealth and an out-of-the-way planet in the periphery where my heart is. So, on this Tukid day, you can walk into any Mechoplex lot and get up to an entire lance of clan-equipped urban mechs for 20% off. See what I did there? Well, Bob's going to be mad at me, but it's mostly fine. So, y'all head on down to your local Mechoplex today. Just look for the urban mechs with confetti cannons. It's real festive.
Hey there. Commander Hal, the mercenary company, the Waffle Housers here. I gotta tell you, these city landscape fights were chewing my company up. But, thanks to Bubba J, our new detachment of City Assault certified, space weirdo equipped urban mechs, well, we've already made our investment back and more. Thanks, Bubba J. Now, excuse me while I try and get Wendy to quit stomping on that Shadowhawk cockpit.
Van Zandt Planetary Communications and Control here. Just wishing all you celebrating this May the 20th a happy Tukia Day. Please remember to fill out your paperwork before any celebrations. I'd hate to have to impound any drop ships out of a ditch. Bubba J. Happy Tukia Day, one and all.
Thank you for calling Parallax Paint and Body. We're not able to answer your call right now because it's May the 20th, Tukia Day, and for once I was able to close up the shop and send everybody home. Now some of you might be asking, Parallax, how did you manage to do that? Don't you have business going all the way out the door, and bills to pay and that kind of thing? Well, yes, however, let me tell you, that numbskull over there that runs Bubba J's Mechaplex, well, let's just say we got some payment in advance for an entire company of Clan Buster Urban Mechs that he decided needed to be painted up for sale this week. So let me tell you, he may be a dumb SOB, but he did pay off my lake house.
Hey guys, welcome back. Like I said, we're going to finish off today with Fights in Tight Spaces, the Knife Fight City playthrough I started on one stream and never went back to. So, we're going to load this up, because it's the slasher deck. Lots of knifes. Here we are. This is... where are we at here? Okay. Okay. In the elevator. Now, the way this game works is this is a fighting game, card game, roguelike. And so, hopefully this will be entertaining. Let's see. Free movement. Block. Option play. Still need to boost the volume on the ad better. Okay, I will do that. See, whenever I put it in there and I boosted the volume, I was afraid I was going to boost it too high. But now I know that I need to boost it even more. Alright, dodge. Guess what? Pocket sand! Cha-cha-cha! So we are going to... this guy is a counterpuncher. If I hit him, he's going to hit me back. But now that he's been pocket sanded, I'm just going to go ahead and make him bleed a bunch. And then I'm going to move. He takes a bunch of damage that way. So we're going to swap. Hit that. Caltrops, because he's got enough bleed damage that he should drop before he tries to hit me. There we go. Alright. We're going to do free movement. We are going to shift. Since I'm going to move this guy here. See, the doorway here is the exit on the stage. And if I do this, he just goes out the door and he's out of the stage. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, the other nice thing is Throat Punch stuns the same way that Pocket Sand does. So I can do this combo and take him out. And end this particular one. So, I am very excited. I've been looking into the Fight Forever stuff. There's lots of good guys on the roster that are coming. I will probably, hopefully be able to get the Elite Pack whenever it drops on Steam, which will have some more people added in that weren't ready to go in the base game, I guess. And hopefully you guys will enjoy watching that too. I know the Loathing games are fun because they're silly and goofy, and I enjoy the silly and goofy. But I really like doing that stuff. I just hope that I hope you guys stick around for it. You know, if I do something that's a little different. I know it's not the same exactly, but I do hope you guys still stick around and have fun with it when we get to that. Let's see. I'm gonna Hidden Blade. I'm gonna punch this guy in the kidney, and then I'm gonna throw him on the ground. That sounds good, right? Or did everybody already peace out? Let's see. He is gonna try and jack me up pretty much immediately. So we'll go ahead and slash him. Swap here and shoulder throw. Wilf is still here. I'm pretty sure Night Owl's here because he told me my ad was too quiet. So we got that going for us. And I really love the soundtrack to this game. I really, really like it. We're going to get some defensive stuff up. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you saw someone else play this. Okay, cool. Yes, I enjoy this game a lot. This was one of my my COVID games. So, let's see here. Well, I'm glad you guys are still here. Like I said, whenever I get into the... oh, I don't want this guy to do that, so we're going to throat punch him. Nope! Wrong move. Thankfully, I have a rollback I can use. Shouldn't be a big deal. So, you know, we'll just do that. I overthought it. Throat punch this guy. Jab. And then we're going to scratch him. He's not going to quite be gone, but he'll be within 1 health of it. We're going to use dodge first. And we're going to use push, because that'll just put him out. It flings him right over the poker table. How great is that? All the way over. Pocket sand. Cha-cha. Alright, big elbow strike to the face. Big punch to the face. He's going to stumble there like there's something wrong. And we're going to use dodge, because I don't want to... If he shoots me, I want to be able to avoid it. We're going to do that. Do that. What's he going to be left at? Not a lot. So he ought to drop from the bleed damage. There we go. That's good stuff. Alright, new card, health, but I didn't complete it in the time, so I didn't get the extra money. That's okay. I'm not wanting to add a whole lot right now because throat punch is really good. I know I just bought it, but can I upgrade it? I can upgrade it. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. Throat punch is excellent. I love using throat punch. Yeah, this is the Mafia section of the game. Alright, so this right here is the assassin. These guys are just regular gangsters. Hidden Blade. And shoulder throw, because the assassins are really nasty counterpunchers. And we'll put up some armor with counter stab. A list of things I plan to play. Well, Sergeant, the plan going forward is June 17th, AEW Fight Forever drops. And since I spent 10 years as a wrestler, that is going to be absolutely on my... that's absolutely something I'm going to pick up. So, when I get into that, it'll be probably just that for a while. What else am I going to do playing PS5? It will probably be just Fight Forever for a while, because I feel relatively confident in my ability to gimmick it up a fair bit. But as for other stuff, since I'm enjoying the silly stuff, it'll probably, if no one else has done it, that's a pretty good barometer. But if nobody else has done it, I will probably do at least South Park Stick of Truth. if I don't do stick, and then maybe do South Park Fractured But Whole. But those are the next two that I have in mind. Hopefully scheduling remains nice and easy, and I can keep doing that. Things might get a little more hectic at work. Don't know yet, but if that happens, and that's okay. And I should still be able to keep my Friday stuff. Alright, you're not going to do anything because I just punched you in the throat. He's got 26 health. He shoots for 14. So if I kick him away from me... What have you got left? 11. So when he shoots, that should drop him. So, but those are... that's what I had in mind, anyway. Other than that, I'm going to have to find, like, some delightfully silly stuff that I would want to get into, because I don't know, I just think playing stuff that we've got plenty of people here that play horror games and that sort of thing, and it just seems to me people who pay me, yes, people who pay me actual money do take priority, but we've got plenty of people on WBPL 76 that play horror games and stuff, and my thinking is, well, let's mix it up, and I enjoy playing the silly, goofy stuff because I think it's more fun. Throat punch. What do you got left? You got nothing left. Heavy strike. And then we'll just shift so I'm not in the line of fire. Hi! Guess what? I have another throat punch. Hidden blade. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I can just shoulder throw and win. Now, if you guys are having requests, I would be game for hearing them. As much as I want 1-inch punch, I want it so bad. If it's not the first card you play in a turn, then you get it discards it, and I would really, really love to keep that. But if you guys have requests or ideas or something, I'm also game for hearing that. Oh, good. So I'm going to just step over here so the guy with the shotgun's not pointing it at me. Right. Are you counterpunchy? Yes. Yes, you are. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to pocket sand you, big fella. And then we're going to do a slash. And we're going to do a heavy strike. We're going to get some damage on this big dude. Let's see. Quote 770. So far he's coming off as sketchy and he's very block-shaped. That's why we don't trust square gentlemen. That's fair. But yes, no, if there's something you guys are interested in, then I'd be game to hear it too. I'm not picky. Here, you go over here. You're not gonna shoot me right now. Can he be pushed? He can't be downed. Well, then we'll just pile on some more damage, because the guy with the shotgun wasn't going to shoot him. Okay, free movement. Dodge. Can't really do anything with that. So we'll just go here. Hopefully we can line these... Yeah, we can have them shoot each other. That'll work. But hopefully we can line someone here on the knockout. No. As a matter of fact, not. Because if I do hit him, he'll hit back. This will do better damage. Works just fine for me. Okay. Free movement. Shift. We're going to dodge the shotgun. We're going to push this guy out. If we're talking weird turn-based RPGs, Halz 1 and 2. I'm going to write that down. I'll look into it and see if it's something that really... Oh, how could I forget? Shadows Over Loathing I would also do. Because I've, doing West of Loathing, might need to do Shadows Over Loathing as well. So, Yes, yes. There is a plan. Plan being, I will do Fight Forever, Shadows over Loathing, and the South Park games. So there you go. That's I can't believe I forgot. Cannot believe I forgot of doing Shadows over Loathing, but that's okay. We'll get it taken care of. Yeah, you're gonna try and hit me. I'm sure you're going down the steps, dude. You guys just keep... Well, their armor keeps refreshing, so it's not really doing much. We're gonna try and break some of this armor down. Yeah, we can do that. We can do this, and then we can shoulder flip him onto the floor. There is Off, an Earthbound style game with a good story. Oh, okay. I have not heard of that one. If it's written like that, it makes me think it's Bug Spray, but I could be wrong. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. Well, we'll just drop down here because I don't have a good way of avoiding damage if I don't do that. We're gonna grapple here. I'm gonna slip this way so I don't get caught in any crossfire. And wow, he's gonna need a lot of buckshot. That's pretty handy. Dodge. Swap. Alright, we're going to drop Hidden Blade, and then we will do 3-punch combo to get through this armor and get some bleeding on him. And then Puncture to finish him off. So... yeah, drop here, quick block, here... Heavy Strike to break armor, and then Pump Kick to get some actual damage onto him. Yeah, Diggs, I know. Your turn, no changing your action kind of stuff. You're right, but I mean it is kind of the premise of the game, so I can't be too picky. Darn. Fine, we'll just drop him on his head. That'll work. I think it'll work anyway. Oh, yes, this will work beautifully because you go down the steps. Bye. Dodge for the shotgun blast. Punch, punch, punch to break the armor. I think of this more as a violent puzzle game than I do a fighting game. And I also admit I take longer than they usually want you to, but that's my personal challenge, is can I... Oh, well, there's no point in that because I won't break his armor. Because if he has no block, then he will stun. We're going to do this, use our momentum to knife fight through some armor. Push him. Break some armor. Puncture him. Throat punch him. There we go. Get some of that taken care of. We'll just go ahead and do Pocket Sand first. Grapple here. And this won't break the armor, but he can't move now because he has to use his movement. Ah, he bled out. Excellent. Good stuff. Wants to give me a new card. I don't need a new card. I'm good. Event. In the middle of a rooftop chase, you slip and fall. Grab a hold of something, attempt a cool 3-point landing, or hit the ground and hope for the best. You know what? I'm regaining health pretty quickly, so we'll do hit the ground and hope for the best. Yep, sorry, that's Kidzakar there who's grumpy with me. Yeah, rule of cool, we'll go with that. We'll go with that, Night Owl. I figure we'll go about another 20 minutes or so. Oh, it's Rifle Guy. Wow, I really dislike Rifle Guy. Because he's going to shoot. Yeah, see, he shoots. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. It's not going to do any good. Still not going to do any good. This was not the right play. This is a hatchet man over here. Do that. Do that. This. Because he's going to attack. He attacks 2 tiles, but he does 10 damage. So on that front, I should probably be okay. And we'll push him away. Alright, here he comes with the hatchet, but he didn't stay close enough for me to stab him. So I should not have pushed him away. Do that. Okay, I don't like your attitude. We're gonna shove. Yeah, I'm gonna slip. Yeah, that's a good... Oh, nerds. Oh, I was not expecting that. Ouch. Well, okay, this is not movement. This is... Because if it was regular movement, the hatchet man would move too. But since it's not regular movement, then he doesn't react to it. Its movement is part of an attack. Yes, Diggs is amused by my poor planning. Alright, hatchet man drops. We're going to take this guy and we're going to put him here. He's going to turn to face me. So if I run up here, he'll turn towards me, and I'm out of his range right now. Okay, swap. Dodge. Throat punch. Oh, I didn't remember the shotgun pushed either. Yeah, you get to where you remember that one pretty fast. But, there we go. Yeah, there you go. Punch him. Punch that guy. He had a gun. He didn't give you a gun. Let's see. I'm going to push you out of the room. And then, what do? You dodge the next attack. So we'll do a scratch. You're going to dodge that. We'll do a slash. Not Bad City. You won't dodge that. We'll do a shoulder throw. Dump you on your head. We'll pet Halz a cat. And he's going to dodge the next thing I do. So if I try and push him. Oh, redeemed pet. I am petting Halz a cat. I'm petting Halz a cat, and she's licking my hand. She's in a good mood. Night Owl redeemed pet too, so more pets. I'm even getting away with belly pets right now. How nice is that? That's so nice. Nubbles redeemed pets too. She's starting to get irritated. But now she's getting pets on her back because she rolled over. Alright. He dodged that. We'll do an option play for damage. And then we'll do a front kick. Oh, German wants a posture check. I've checked my posture. I have found it lacking. And then this guy bleeds to death. So, Plan Man. Okay. That's nice, but it caps how many cards you can keep, so I'm not going to get into that. Oh, water break. Thank you for the water break. And stretch. Stretch. Oh, eye break. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We'll go to the terrace because I want to grab this event here. I keep hoping I find the guru. Well, you guys really piled it up. Yeah, keeping us healthy. Not what I expected to have happen, but, you know, whatever. Alright, free movement. Throat punch. Since this is a themed run-through, we're going to slash. Then we're going to scritch. What you got left, dude? Oh, we're gonna get you. You're gonna drop. You and your hatchet. Your stupid hatchet. Okay, I know that I lose my free movement for doing this, but I'm gonna be real honest with you. Worth it to do that. And I have a dodge for the baseball bat guy, so. Okay. Oh wow, that is a lot of gun. Okay. Dodge. Puncture. Ah, jerk. Nope, we don't want to do that. We don't want that. That's bad. If I ever buy this game during a Steam sale, I'm going to play Casino Royale. That's good music to play, German, that is. But I love the soundtrack to this game. Like, this soundtrack is awesome. Here, we'll switch here. And then dodge. Oh, you jerk. Because I want him to take the damage here. Okay. Okay. Let's think this through from the beginning and not be a jerk. Okay, if I free move here, then hit my dodge, swap with him, push him. Okay. Don't play the 60s Casino Royale. It's a very different movie. You're right, it is. It is very different. Oh, taking so much damage. Oh no, this is a bad idea too. Well, we'll do this because no, this works best because I'll dodge his attack. Okay, alright. Nope. Restart level. Okay, that's fine. That's what the button's there for, right? Okay, we can still take the Hatchet Man out pretty quick, which I like, because Hatchet Mans are annoying. What you got? You ain't got enough bleeding, so we're gonna make you bleed more. And now I'm gonna come back all the way up here, so they have to move further. Alright. So, if I move out of the way, dodge, pocket sand, quick block, caltrops, option play. There we go. Get some of that on. And I wanted, because the rifleman's going to shoot at basically every opportunity he has. And I don't want to get shooted. I understand that's bad for your health. Not getting the shooted. Okay. Does he turn to face me? He does turn to face me. So we're going to shoulder throw because he can't dodge that. And then I'm going to throat punch this guy so he can't attack. Hidden Blade, 3-punch combo for lots of bleed. But I'm out of the lines of fire from the guns. He's going to bleed out next turn. Oh. Right. Well, it's okay. We'll still get some damage on him. That was an oversight on my part. I'll eat the, I'll eat the embarrassment for forgetting there. There we go. Now we just got firearms guys left. grapple him. Okay, option play for damage. Shove him into the wall for damage. If I tackle him, though, I'm in line of sight. And I'd rather not do that. Okay. Free movement. Option play. Because he had to turn, so he can't shoot. Oh, you jerk. Believe I made a mistake. Sorry. Excuse me, guys. Ooh. Should not have moved this far because I'm going to eat a bullet. Yep. How much has he got left? 9. I can still throw a punch him and stun him. Recommend Gunpoint. Puzzles, violence, and silly options for gameplay and dialogue. Okay. Halz a sneeze. Thank you for that. You know what? Even with my, even with taking Claritin regularly, sometimes the allergies still make their way through. You give him a scratch, and a quick punch to the face. Guns are illegal. Yeah, I know. But, you know, it's just for the sake of the joke, man. Guns are illegal in Knife Fight City. You're right. Oh, okay. How much does he shoot for? 13. Quick block. Shift. Here comes the shot. Got it. Push. Out you go. Yes, well, I do like push, but I don't need more than that. We'll go to the event. Train with the monk. Oh my gosh, yes please. Now, that guy right there, that's what I've been looking for. Because he just vanishes after he trains you. But if you get an event where he comes back, then you get the death touch ability. Okay, Night Owl brings up a point. Why am I running? Maybe this is set during the implementation of the knife fight legislation. Maybe that's what it is. Uh-oh, dodge. Front kick. Okay, fine. We'll do it this way, big guy. Because I know he's going to try and just absolutely... He strikes for 20 damage a hit. And then... I have a dodge on. Having another dodge is not going to do much, but... Put that away. Now, here's the thing. He can't be pushed. So I literally can't... Ah! I can tackle him. Okay. That was patched at some point, and I can't remember what the difference was. Knife Fight City Origin. Pocket sand. Shoulder throw. Here, everybody bleed. We'll do that. Oh no. Shift. I know you're going to turn to face me, and I'm going to throat punch you. And then I'm going to scratch you. And then I'm going to puncture you. And then I'm going to push him. I'm going to push him. Guys are having a Casino Royale discussion in the chat here. He's got... Oh, he's going to bleed out next turn. Which, the nice thing is, if he bleeds out next turn... Oh, gosh. Okay, I can't... If I shove him, he won't go anywhere. So I've got to finish this. Okay, okay. Level ends. I made it through. I'm alright. There we go. Do I get a new enhancement? I don't want a new enhancement. I like what I have. Alright. I complete. Oh, final mission. Agent 11, we have a problem. Or should I say an old problem? Your predecessor's back. Agent 11? He's flying an unregistered cargo plane over Central Europe. We need you to get up there and stop him. I'm going to parachute onto a moving plane and fight the deadliest agent we've ever produced. Well, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, they do have a lot of hit points. You're right. Absolutely. I figure we'll run about 10 more minutes. We'll see how far we get into this in 10 minutes. And we're going to fight on the wing of a plane. On the wing of a plane against a renegade agent. God, I love the soundtrack. Agent 11. What a pleasant surprise. I'm not here for pleasantries, Agent 11. Pity. Although you find out, as you'll find out, my associates aren't really ones for conversation. Okay. What's he gonna do this turn? Oh, he's gonna attack the crap out of me. Okay. Dodge. That's fine. Well, you see, I'm gonna let him, like, whoop on his underlings real quick. Okay, he's gonna have a push attack. Do you turn to face? Yes, you do. Okay. So if I slip and front kick him off the plane, because I'm not a hero, I'm a secret agent. The gap in the spinning blades. You're right, Silicone. Dun 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 dun. Alright, how much damage can we get on this dude? Can we get enough to put him away? I think we can. Yeah, we can do that. I don't have a line on 11 yet, but we'll get one. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you, Grimos, for that quote. 1991, huh? Alright. That's fun. I like that. Let's see here. What can I do? Because I don't have dodge. So he is going to hit for 8 damage 3 times. I'm going to move here. Fine. We're going to do this. I'm going to attempt a puncture. I can't really scratch because his block is too high. I'm going to push him. Oh, I'm going to eat so much damage now. Oh, I'm going to eat so much damage. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about quote 2000. That's painful. Yeah, that hurts. I still have to do 34 damage to this guy to get him. Let's see. Alright, so we can do this. Can do that, and then I can dump him on his head. My favorite way to go through this is the grappler deck, but there are some things that even the grappler deck can't deal with. So, can he be shoved? He changes whether or not he can be shoved or downed or anything like that. So right now I can't down him. I can move him though. Oh, nerds. Okay. Right. I need to pay better attention. Oh no, he's going to try and knock me off the plane. So, not much longer to wait. See, yeah, we're going to find out what the quote and quotables are, aren't we? He is in counterpunch mode. I don't really want to deal with that. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So, you know what? It's about 20 till the top of the hour, and this is one that I'm going to have to sit and think on for a while to get right. So I think this is a pretty decent place to end. First of all, everybody, thank you for being here on WBPL 76. You have made a choice, and we don't judge, but thank you for being here anyway. I know Doc's I think Doc is still on the road, but I think it's good to cap before, my verbal battery runs low. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. I thank you for hanging with me all the way through West of Loathing. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Diggs, for keying me to the DLC. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. We are going to see. Hopefully, I'll be able to do Tuesdays and Fridays, kind of in the middle of the day, but that might not happen. We'll see. But I'll be around as much as I can be. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching WBPL 76. Everybody, I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. And if I don't catch you next time, well, then we'll see. Hopefully I'll catch you in the future. You guys have a fantastic day.